Folks, Van Prepper here in Binghamton, New York at the VFW post. It is a beautiful day and we are trying to rescue some firearms from the hands of tyrants. So far what we found is, one, they keep telling us not to bother people when all we're doing is telling them that they can get a fair deal for their firearm versus the in cash versus the crappy debit cards that they're getting here. And the guns that are getting turned in so far, they've had a pellet gun, 3 broken BB guns, admittedly broken before they came in, and they're giving them debit cards for these things. It's insane. This is not stopping any street crime. This is for show, and it's garbage. I'm Van Prepper. Keep watching because we're going to get a lot more footage on this. Hi folks, Van Prepper here out at the Attorney General gun buyback in the counter buyback. They have a sign that says FFL on site. They're handing out some literature. This gentleman works in some association with the Attorney General's office, and this young lady.
If the FFL here, never mind, it doesn't matter. We're glad to have everybody here. We're glad to have everybody here today. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in Binghamton.
It is a beautiful day.
We're having a great day.
We are having a great day. This gentleman is he's quite enthusiastic at making sure he meets every car and telling them the Attorney General's up here. So he's very.
That's right. That's what this gentleman is doing, making sure he meets every car. So we're all saying hello. We're a very happy place. We're all anxious to say hello to everybody who comes.
We are very anxious to say hello. Trying to save the Republic, one video at a time, and save these beautiful war babies that get turned in, because everybody knows Mosin Nagantsen are not generally the preferred weapon of street crime. So most of the guns that get turned in here are by people who don't know any other place to turn them in, and they generally get turned in. They get a very low payout versus what an FFL would be willing to get them. And I'm out here with some other folks just letting people know that there is an alternative to the gun buyback where you can get a fair price for your weapons. Guy just told this fella that they'll buy a pellet gun at the gun buyback. That's your tax dollars at work, folks. Yeah. Some more folks. Hopefully they don't have broken BB guns to turn in for debit cards.
Yep. All right, pick a parking space and...
Sorry, there's a federal firearms license that'll give you a fair value for your firearms right up here if you want.
We used here before.
More Patriots late arriving. Awesome signs. Really cool shirts. I'm down with that New York Regulator shirt. I've never seen one of those. I might have to score one of those or contact the group, see if I can get one. Put it advertised on a YouTube channel. Love that shirt. Awesome shirt. Gun shops pay cash. We have a licensed dealer. We pay cash. We pay more. FFL on site. Just a lot of Patriots out here. And to be honest, almost everybody that we've dealt with from the Attorney General side of things been very reasonable and just a real joy to deal with. Friendly people. Not everybody, but most of them, and having a real good experience out here. Really glad to be out here today. It is a beautiful day, and just enjoying being a free man. Got up over here, and then what they did, because people were starting to go sell their stuff, is they moved over here. They're meeting people here at the curb. So I'm just going to move down here a little bit and see if I can head people off before they talk to them, and tell them they can get a fair price for their firearm versus turning it in for a crappy debit card. Man, there one dude is pissed off up there. He is a grumpy Cuomo clone little dick. So keep watching. We'll see what happens as the day goes on. So this fella here, who's kind of been on the verge of blowing his top all day, just dropped an F-bomb on people. Seems a little bit high-strung. A little bit high-strung, this gentleman.
You should learn, and believe it or not, you should learn the meaning of any religion. You don't think the United States can have any religion?
And his response when somebody asked, you have to swear? He said, yeah, I like swearing. Class act. This out. This is the FFL out here. Awesome signs. Great signage on the back of the car. American flags all over the place. This is where they're parked right next to that's where the buyback's taking place, and they're parked right here, giving people an alternative so they don't get ripped off. This guy is very angry up here, apparently telling people that there's an FFL here to give them a fair value for their firearm is interfering with what he's doing. Earlier this fella was sticking his head in every car that came through, making sure he got right in front of the FFL dealer. Into going up to get a fair value for his firearm. These guys up here are going to tell him he has to go in first, and that is not true. See, what these guys are doing is every time somebody decides to go sell their firearm or at least have it looked at by the FFL, this gentleman and his cronies are telling people, they're harassing them to tell them to come inside first, which is, you know, they're basically intimidating them because they're government officials, and this is nonsense. And